This your man Matt DV, and we have made it to Vietnam. It is early in the morning here. What is it? 7:20. So that makes it about 7:20 your time on the east coast of the U.S. and then 3 hours back on California. And I know y'all up right now because it's evening time and y'all getting the kids ready for school. What time of month is it? I don't even know. I asked a friend yesterday, I said, what is today? I don't even know what today is, y'all. Thanks for the thumbs up. People coming in already. We are in Da Nang, Vietnam. Now my voice sounds a little more scraggly, all right? Hold on one second, y'all. My voice. What's going on, good people? Who's the first one that said something here? I should have opened up my laptop. Misha Williams, what? Mustafa's in the house. DJ Dose is in the house. Joy is in here. I'm in the Airbnb, man. We're going to show you this. I tried to go live on the rooftop. They said they had Wi-Fi up there, but the Wi-Fi was not working. How much charge I got on this thing? Y'all give me a second, all right? Let me get situated without dropping my phone again. How many of y'all was on when I dropped the phone and broke it and it cost $500 to fix it? How many of yous? How many of yous? What's going on? Who is that, Jay Hill? I gotta log in, y'all, so I can see some comments later. Give me 1 second. 1 second. How y'all doing? How's the weather there? Tell me what's going on. Let me see. I had something open I shouldn't have open here. I don't want to hit save. Let's see where y'all at. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? There we go. There we go. There we go. What's going on? Oh, I made the thing big, y'all. What happened? All right, here we go. We got Jeff B in the house. Who else we got? Let me look this way. We got, oh man. We got Jeff B in the house. I said hi to Misha, DJ Dose. We got Joy. We got, is Shaughnessy Perry? Shaughnessy. Is that your Shaughnessy? Shaughnessy Perry. We got Yamona in the house. T Love in the house. Jeffrey B in the house. And the reason he got a star right next to his name, because he's a member. He hit the join button. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. We got Jay Hill in the house. Who else? What did Misha say y'all laughing at? We got Miss Lovable in the house. We got Jude Mark in the house. Alicia. Alicia was doing it my way. There you go. I know that's right, Alicia. Doing it my way. Hey, man, glad you made it safely. Yeah? Yeah. And it was only a 2-hour flight, just to let y'all know. It was almost a 2-hour flight from Bangkok, Thailand to Da Nang, Vietnam. So it wasn't a long flight. It was just, but you got to think Bangkok is 2 hours, and my flight 2 hours away from Pattaya, and my flight was 9:20 in the morning. So I didn't want to get up like 4 in the morning and try to make my way to Bangkok for a flight at 9, because I like to be at the airport 3 hours before an international flight takes off. That's just my anxiety, maybe. I like to be safe. It's not just my anxiety. That's the suggested number of hours. For domestic flights, they suggest that we be there 2 hours. Sometimes in the States, a domestic flight, I'm usually there an hour and a half or 2 hours. So yeah, that's what that is. So I had to make it up to Bangkok, and then I spent the night there at Airbnb. I think that Airbnb, and did I show y'all that Airbnb? I will. I have videotapes of it, but that Airbnb was $52 a night. Oh, okay. Sinchao. Since hello to you too, T Love. I'm telling you, I probably know one word in Vietnamese, and it's really it's strange being in Thailand for 90 days, 3 months. How things are different because everyone's driving on the regular side of the road, the regular. Everyone's driving on the right hand side of the road like we do in the U.S. And I can't speak like in Thailand. I could at least say hello and say a few words, but here I can't speak. So today I'm going to another Airbnb. I'm gonna have to get me a few words under my belt. For those that are on here now, I'll let y'all know the first video you'll probably see. You're gonna see other videos from Thailand before you see videos from here. Maybe. Let's just keep it free. Do whatever we want. But the first meal I ate was some pho yesterday at this pho spot. And then I noticed there were 3 pho spots, one on each corner of the street. The cars here, so far it seems like there's no stop signs, you know, and there's a lot of cars here and motorcycles. And it's like they're just honking and going towards the intersection and hoping someone would stop, you know, and they're stopping for one another, but it's really interesting the way they drive. Maybe there's a stop sign, but I haven't seen one in the Grab. No, I caught a Bolt here. I think I get. I did. No, I got Grab. There's 2 car companies they operate here in Thailand. One is Bolt, one is Grab, and it's just like Airbnb back where we live. Cold in Akron. It's cold here. I was trying to go up to the rooftop, and it's cold. Y'all would laugh at me saying how cold it is. But last night it got down to 64 degrees. And this one guy I was talking to an expat that lives here, and I said, where you buy your jacket? He said, this is the first jacket I've owned since I've been here. And he just recently bought it because the last couple of days it's gotten down into the 60s. I have a hoodie back in Thailand. I wish I would have bought it. You know, especially I don't want to lose my hoodie. But I should have bought my hoodie with me. Yeah, I should have did that. I always take my hoodie. Cold in Akron. Yeah, I bet. The temperature was like 64 tonight. It's gonna get up to the 70s, you know, close to the 80s, but at nighttime it was getting cool. And I was out trying to check out the nightlife and what's going on, you know. I filmed a little bit of that too. I don't know, who said that? Yamona asked, what kind of food will you try? That's one reason I'm doing the live. You guys put some suggestions in the box here, in the comments. What type of food should I try while I'm in Thailand? If you don't know and you know some other YouTubers that's been to Thailand and tried some things, I'm willing to listen to those suggestions too. I'm gonna be here a little, like maybe 9 more days. So please send the suggestions and I'm gonna read them later. I'll go back into the comments and read them when I get settled in the next Airbnb. This Airbnb costs $25 a night. I wish I could stay here for 8 days. I'm gonna show you guys around here in a few minutes. But they're booked up. It's actually a hotel, but some hotels are getting on Airbnb now, which I think is pretty smart. Better be early than late. I know, Sheila, that's what I'll be feeling when I'm traveling. Yo, Matt, I'm so looking forward to your Vietnam experience. I'm kind of jealous. My wife and kids are from Nha Trang. Ah, cool, man. Y'all got to get out here. The people have been beautiful, too, so far. In Thailand, if I was to compare the two, the people speak to you more. But I think it's like out of wanting your services, you know, like welcome, trying to get you to come in the door. In Thailand, here it's just everyone, not everyone, but most people I've seen when I walked the street yesterday and went past the coffee shops and stuff, which I'm going to real soon, gave you a smile. You know, they look very inviting. A couple of them really want to speak English with you or share the few English words that they know. So it's been pretty cool. Hey man, Happy New Year's. Keep up the great work. We're loving the content over here in Oklahoma. Wow, we have subscribers in Oklahoma. Hey, Terrell Brown. Terrell Brown. What's up? What's up? What's up? Did I miss? What did I miss? Yes, better be, yeah, got that one, got that one. I had messed up on the messages. Yamona said get Google Translate, and I do use Google Translate, but I need to use it more over here. We used it once last night. Misha said use Gemini Translator. All right, I'm gonna look that one up. I'm gonna go back to the messages, but always is the question is it free? Because we're traveling and we're doing it, but you gotta think I'm traveling alone, and I'm trying to get these Airbnbs that are $28 a night, $25 a night. Good seeing you back. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Thank you. The cook you asked for said, OG went to the place that turned all the Newark boomers crazy. Turned all the Newark boomers crazy. Chris Conklin said, Bunho Hugh is the shiz. Yes, bun. No, it's okay. Is that bun bao? You're talking like bun, Chris? Cause I saw the truck, and I have another video coming up in Thailand where I ate some buns off the bao truck. I think I ate two or one. But I still have to put all that content out. Thanks everyone who's joined us so far, man. We're gonna be on here. How long we been on? I definitely don't want to go over 30 minutes because I don't have an Airbnb today. So I need to, I should be doing that right now, honestly, but I wanted to say hello to everyone. I need to get an Airbnb for the next like 8 days. I should just get for the 9 days. I'm nervous, y'all. When it comes to booking an Airbnb, I normally book 1 day or 2 days just to see how it is and then try to extend. The bad part about that is that sometimes you try to extend, they're already booked for the time that you're trying to extend for. So that's kind of rough, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll look at some of the reviews. I kind of jumped in a few Airbnbs without looking at the reviews and all the pictures before, and that is not good. Look at the reviews on Airbnb. If you do not know what Airbnb is, it's where people rent out their private homes. Some people even rent out couches, but I'd rather have a room by myself. Not a room, I'd rather have a place by myself, like an apartment by myself. I don't want to be laying on the couch and see somebody come walking by in there. They probably won't have their underwear on, but walking by in their underwear. I don't want no I don't want no little kid, like bothering me, like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And the girl was really nice, but I was there about to eat my food and drink my soda. And she was a nice little girl, right? But I really couldn't talk to her at the moment. And just having it was kind of weird. She was just standing there looking like kids do. All right, what's this say? Give me a second, y'all. Good evening, Matt. Margaret Logan's in the house. What's up? We may be getting snow soon. Wow. When it was cool last night, man. I got under these covers and was like, because there's no heat in here. I would have turned the heat on last night a little bit. Does it feel good to start a new adventure in a new country? Yes, it does, Jill. But I'm going to tell y'all, right? And some things I don't want to tell y'all, and then I'll be like, well, we're on the live, and thank y'all for joining the live. So I'll spill a few more beans to y'all. I was over there by the beach, and I had Miami vibes. And I was like, I didn't come all the way to Vietnam to be in Miami. But, it's Miami vibes with a twist. Another thing I was telling one of the expats that live here that I was down the street here, and if you didn't know you were in Vietnam, someone could have told me that I was in New York, and I would have believed it. I would have said, yeah, it is New York, It looked like a part of Brooklyn or down near Chinatown. It says Roanoke VA did what? All right, let me get through the messages, y'all, and then I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you the Airbnb I have. Then we'll take a few views out the window. I'm up on the 3rd floor, so I'm not that high. but you can still see how the buildings look, and a lot of constructions going on. Economic development is happening in Vietnam. I can see it. They are building, rehabbing, building. There's people getting jobs for construction, definitely here. So that is something, man. Watch next year. You're gonna be like, Matt said the dong is gonna go up. Cause right now there's like what's the trend? It's like, I think it's like 0.003 0.00038 dong to the dollar. Don't quote me on that. It's 0.00038 dong to the dollar. That's how low it is. Auntie said, hey Matt, what's up? T Love said, try noodle bowl. Sheila said, my first rule of travel, I don't. Yamona said, they do have McDonald's. I know different. They got McDonald's and KFC here, you know? Yeah, a lot of these countries, the American presence in businesses and franchises are strong, are surprising. I'm gonna say that, not just strong, but surprising. Cause I'll eat McDonald's over here, but y'all know I ain't come over here for no McDonald's. I eat that McDonald's fried chicken. Let's see if they got fried chicken at the McDonald's here. Great value. Maurice Connor says, sup Matt DV, would you try Baloo? What is Baloo? You mean Baloo? Baloo is a Philippine dish. I don't know what Baloo is, but I'll look back at this and see if that's what you were talking about, a dish here in Vietnam. Always carry a jacket or sweater or hoodie. I know, right? I know. You know, my thinking was, Sheila, I'll just buy a shirt when I get here, because I probably can get a shirt for like $2. But I should have bought my own stuff, man. Because if I'm talking about budget, dollars make sense. And I got to remember that, you know. What's up, Matt? What are you doing in Vietnam? Trying to do everything. Sheila Pitt said, hey. Oh, that was Earth Fork. What's up, Earth Fork? Sheila Pitts said, hey, Sheila. Misha said, we have such a history in Vietnam with the military and the natives. Yes, we do. We do. We were talking about the North and South history of Vietnam and how some older people used to talk about how the military presence and so forth in the war. But they say the younger people don't even talk about it. You know, and y'all know how that is. Our younger people don't get into too much stuff either. Y'all know how, check this out, right? I'm gonna talk about food, right? When we were younger, we eating out was special, but we did not eat out much. Mommy or daddy cooked and grandma cooked. So we ate with the family. And here they have places they eat out, but they eat out with the family, and it's like a gathering there, food all over. And I'm sure they eat at home too. But my point is, I'm getting sidetracked. My point is that we don't do that. Are women learning? And I know it's not just women who cook, but are women and men, young women and men learning how to cook today? And remember the foods we used to eat? They were like, when you said soul food, you meant food that we ate in our community. You know, and y'all know I always say it, like black-eyed peas, neck bones, cornbread. We used to eat chitlins. I know some of y'all like chitlins here. But I'm saying things have changed. And some of them are because people are more health conscious and they believe that some of these foods may not be good for them. But there are still people that are down south that's living to 100 that are eating these foods. You know, so what has changed? And why aren't we teaching our kids how to iron clothes? That's a question. All right, I'm off that topic because there's a lot I really want to say about that, but I got to keep it going. Our kids just don't know, man. It seems like they don't know. Like we used to fix, like when our starter break, we replace our own starter, we replace our alternator, and I know it's getting more difficult and components are more compact in the car. I understand that. But are we, because I was watching these people out here, they fix everything that breaks, right? Like Like, are we still having these skills, or are we giving them up to AI and going to AI or going to Google to help us through every little thing, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. What time is it there? Joy, we're 12 hours behind. We're 12 hours ahead of you. What time is it there? What time is it? Okay. No, it's spicy beef bowl noodle soup. Oh, okay. Okay. I ate a pepper yesterday, y'all. My eyes started watering. And my friend back in Thailand said, why you always torture yourself? All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop on the comments here. I'm going to get back to them. Balut is duck egg, half developed. Yeah, I don't know if they got, it's balut in the Philippines, but I didn't know they had it here. But no, that's one thing I told people that I wasn't, I don't want to try that. It's because it's like a duck. It's like a baby duck in there, baby chick that has the head and stuff, and I don't want to do that. What's it? What's going on? If y'all just checking in, I see Loudmouth New Yorker here. I gotta get to y'all messages here. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna just hold it right there. Every time I do, I'm gonna hold it right there and just show y'all this is the room, because time is flying, man. We've been on here 21 minutes already. I want to be on 30 minutes, and then I need to book another Airbnb, unfortunately. But I might as well start off with the hallway. This is the hallway. Y'all crazy. That's the hallway. They probably saw me on the camera and was like, why is that man looking down the hallway like he getting high in there? This is the bathroom. Yeah, this is the bathroom right there. I'll give y'all a ceiling to the flow. You know, I didn't notice that ceiling did that up there. Where's it go? And see, y'all, there's no curtains, right? I think they was watching me shower last night. Y'all, wow. And then there's a refrigerator here, right? And they have Red Bull. This is Vietnamese beer here. They have Tiger beer. I think I can drink those waters. 7-Up. And that sandwich came from yesterday. That sandwich sat in my bag all day, y'all. Should I eat it? That's a question. Should I eat the sandwich? The cheese and egg sandwich that sat in my bag all day. This place, right, has a balcony. Down there working, yo. They are down there getting it in, working on the sidewalk, working on buildings. They're constructing that building way over there. If you're just tuning in, we are in Da Nang, Vietnam. Some people say Da Nang, but I've always said Da Nang. I'm tempted to go in that place over there. It just looked like a spa, though. But to see if they got any rooms. And they have buildings way over there. Somebody said don't eat that sandwich. And then you have, you probably can't see the mountains. The mountains is way back there. And the mountains are behind me too, but you definitely can't see that. Oh, you can see the mountains right there, okay. The mountains are back that way. Chitlins with hot sauce, y'all crazy. So this is the street I'm on. See, I could check places like that, man. One guy was paying $7 a day for the place that he was staying in. But it was, it's some type of holidays going on, you know? It's some type of holiday. Anyway. Oh, and this is the other window too. Pretty much the same view. But it's funny when you have big windows like this, you gotta clean them from the outside. You can't see the beach. If I was on the rooftop, I could show y'all the beach. The beach is not far from here, like maybe 3 blocks. But the roof has a nice view too. And I stayed here one night And I was grateful that I found this spot, but I'm gonna ask them one more time before I leave. Did any availabilities open up? You know? And I gotta keep showing y'all my weight loss progress. Somebody said, you done lost a lot of weight. Look, y'all. Now all I gotta do is start working out and tighten it up. All right, that's enough of that. They were saying I lost weight in my face. Do it look like I lost weight in my face? Where'd my hair go? Oh, junk, I lost my hair. Anyway, back to this. Dad, I did lose weight. The video just showing that. Kinda, I still got a little weight there. Naps TZ, what's up? Salute. Let's see, let's see, Naps TZ. I don't know why this does that every time. Naps TZ. Sonia Briggs, what's up, Sonia? Sonia said, she said, hello. What time is it where you are? We are 12 hours ahead of your time, Joy. That's for everyone who asked for what time. Yamona asked the same thing. And then I read some of these, right? A lot of Ogs lost their mind during Vietnam. Sheila Cox said, have a host Zoom. I do Airbnb apartments. Oh, have to host a Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. Okay, all right, Sheila. I see she's about to leave. Loudmouth New Yorker is in the house. Why didn't y'all tell me I had y'all up one night a viewing like that? There we go, much better. Marvin, is that MP Marvin's in the house? What's up, MP Marvin? Loudmouth New Yorker said, why can't you stay at an international hotel chain for a week and investigate while you have safe surroundings? Because it costs money. Loudmouth New Yorker. It costs money. You're talking about one of them hotels that costs like 100 something a night, right? Yeah, man. I got a budget. You know, I wasn't budgeting properly, and money was getting tight at one time. So once again, I thank everyone who hit the join button and became members. I thank the Patreons who support also the journey, and you can join Patreon at patreon.com/Matt DV Williams if you wanted to become a patron to support this journey and support me editing video to bring to you guys to kind of show you the places I've been, to kind of show you different cultures, different foods, and then we'll be back in the States, man. I'm gonna have to hit the States hard. I ain't talking about it though, I'm gonna be about it. Cause sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna hit the States hard, and then I get home and be like, man, I'm about to get me some rest. I'm about to hang out with the kids. Christopher Dodson said, welcome to Vietnam. How's it so far? So far, so good. So far, so good. From what I've seen so far, my choice would still be Thailand. You know, my choice would be, and I haven't shown y'all footage of that neither. Bad YouTuber, bad. Dang, Koh Chang in Thailand. One of the most beautiful places I've been. Koh Chang. Y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming up. As soon as I get settled in this next Airbnb, I'm gonna chop something up and have it up by tomorrow. Okay, so it'll take a day and a half to chop it up. So that give me like a day and a half for you guys. Ignat's Mouse said, peace, Matt, stay safe. MP Martin said, I'm up in here. What up, Matt? Margaret Logan said, wow, Vietnam, enjoy. Yatif Harvey said, what up, Matt? Jaquan said, good morning, Matt. Boss Lady said, hey, Matt. Z-Man said, Matt, downtown Newark misses you, bro. It ain't the same since you left. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Z-Man. I shall return. Jay Hill said, you may want to get a travel credit card and use points for short stays in Asian redemption value and incredible. Jay Hill, I do have several credit cards. I have credit cards where I don't have to pay money at ATMs. I'm sorry, I have debit cards I don't have to pay at ATMs. I have credit cards that give me travel points for airplanes and stuff. But once again, hotel stays, right? I even get credit for using I get points for using my business card for these hotels. You know, I have a business card too that I try to put most of my business stuff on that card. And y'all know, some of y'all know, run a business that don't work all the time, and then we wind up losing receipts, and then we got to try to figure out, calculate. Christopher Dodson, but thank you, Jay Hill. Christopher Dodson said there are some countries and cities that do give New York vibes. Yeah, you won't even believe it's a different country. Yes, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. How you can go down one of these streets, man, and feel like you're in New York, Miami, and New Orleans. MP Marvin said, "Wow, it's like that. Throw a picture of what it's like out there. I want to see." Okay, challenge. Bet I'm gonna post some photos of like along the beach and maybe out here on the street. Maybe I'll put a photo of a street up later. Boss lady said, "I was just thinking about how you made it in your flight." Thank you for thinking of me. Christopher Dawson said Chicago differently gives a Manhattan vibe downtown. Yeah, Chicago do that. Yeah, and then some parts of Chicago, you know, you are not in New York City. Yes, I agree. T Love said Isaiah Ashley is in Vietnam right now. Isaiah Ashley, that name sounds familiar. Walia Ali said, "Cut to the T Love, cut to the T Love, you Roanoke, Virginia." Roanoke, Virginia's in the house. Z-Man said, "Ballot Balut is ducky." Okay, I read that too. Bow's Eye Cafe. Okay, for breakfast. Where should I get coffee? Because I want to taste some of that good Vietnam coffee. And I know there may be some spots out here. And I gotta go to the mom and pop ones. I don't want to go to the commercial. And I'm saying commercial, some of these are private owned, but I want to go to a smaller one where they filter it and make it right there. It takes like 10, 15 minutes to make the coffee. I heard some guys telling me this information last night. Daryl Williams is in the house. During COVID, I studied the Vietnam War. The people there are resilient and strong through the eyes of historical present. Yes, yes, indeed. Tori said, Tori is in the house. Tori was here too, y'all. Hello, brother. What's up, Tori? Live Sound Production says, "Glad you're safe. May God keep you." Mansa Boy said, "I need to know about the nightlife." Yeah, I have some video of the nightlife, Mansa. We were walking around yesterday, but it's been very little. I have to get more of the nightlife. I went to a place, it was a band playing. It was pretty cool. Christopher Dawson said, "It is warm right now in Vietnam." Man, it's cold here. It's cold. It's probably about 69, 70 degrees. Half gay, half straight is in the house from Cincinnati. Cincinnati. What's going on, man? Oh, John. All right, what toy? I have not. You have to get to. Tori said I have to get to Indonesia. I want to go to Indonesia. I am going to do the bridge, Tori. I will thank you for that. But I'm definitely going to do the bridge. This Friday, they're going to have fireworks. So I want to make, or not fireworks, maybe fireworks too. But I'm going to do the whole dragon fire breathing video of the bridge. I do too. Tri-State Bandit is in the house. I love the mountains too. I miss a lot of messages, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. I did miss some messages. Let me go back. What time is it, y'all? I may not be able to hit all the messages. So, because we've been on here 34 minutes already. Okay, here we go. 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 All right. Red DV. Red V2 HD. I'm not sure if Thailand got it, but Applebee's got a new home cheese. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen an Applebee's. I'm laughing because when I'm in the States, man, I try not to go to Applebee's ever. Cheaper to eat out in Vietnam. Yes. Yes, indeed. It is cheap to eat out in Vietnam. Yes, Applebee's home cheeseburger going viral everywhere. Oh yeah? Wow. Did some of y'all try the Applebee's cheeseburger? Daryl Williams is in the house. Vietnam vets that are still alive, I know they do not even talk about Vietnam because they did not get a welcome back home they deserved, and they went through a lot mentally. Joy Olmstead said 7:43 p.m. So if it's 7:43 p.m. there, it's 7:43 a.m. here. I'm 12 hours ahead of you guys. That's why it's still daylight out. I am 12 hours ahead on the sun. Live Sound Productions. Nixon Keith said, Daryl Williams, you are correct about the Vietnamese people and their history. So Nixon Keith gave you the approval. I'm just messing. I think that's the guy selling the bow. Maybe. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Y'all probably think I'm going crazy, but there's someone out there riding around on a food truck and announcing what they have. AI, Tori said AI and ChatGPT is the new encyclopedia. You know, we don't have to bring that big book out anymore when we're looking up something. The breakdown of the American family is the downfall. Vietnamese and other countries still have values. Yes, even some people that come in have values of family. You know, I think we have values, but when you're saying values of that we build a bond and that we share and we pass on to our relatives, our younger relatives, those values. You know, and I think, and I'm not trying to get back and be talking about drugs every time, but I think the way a lot of us didn't do anything about the crack epidemic, you know, we either turned a blind eye or we made money off of selling drugs, you know, from down to the person sweeping the streets all the way up to some of the richest rappers in the world. You know, I think that was a big break. And if you were a spiritual person, and we ain't trying to Bible thump here, but I think that was like a spiritual sword that chopped still muted now? No sound. Hello, sound check, sound check. All right then, peace family. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you can hear me now? I don't know, I had to close the app. What happened was my alarm went off and I was reading through the messages. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just end it right now because when my alarm went off, for some reason, remember I used to forget to turn the receive calling off and somebody would call and that would mess up the sound. So all I had to do was just like mute it and then unmute it and then it came back. So I had read some of y'all messages, so y'all gonna have to read my lips on the messages. Where we start off? I said hello to Loudmouth New Yorker. He's in the house. Elijah Burrow, Nixon Keith. What's up? What's up? What's up? Dana, Dave's Lawn Services. Where are you located, Dave? Lawn Services is in the house. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. No sound. No sound. No sound. Unmute. Sound went out. Tri-State Bandit. We cannot hear you. That was a long time, huh? Charlie got the sound. How old did you break out? He said, Charlie got the sound. That is so funny. You're muted, muted. No sound, everyone. Boom. It's fixed, thank you. All right, y'all, so let's just show y'all around once again. Because, y'all see me walking, sitting like that hurt my leg, man. I'm getting old, boy. I'm getting old. I always keep pulling the door the wrong way. See, it's chilly out here. It's like 69, probably 70 in the heat. But I don't know if you guys can see the construction trucks over there in the corner, the people down there working on the street. And that goes on to the next block. And when I first came here, oh, there's construction next door too. When I first came here, I thought that it would make they would still be working at night, but I got a pretty good rest last night. I went to bed like 10. No, that's not true. I turned that doggone TV on. It was up till 11 o'clock. They down there working. Look, they got the chop saw going on. That chop saw is a mighty tool. And then we come over this way. The trees are beautiful, have beautiful colors on them. There are a lot of coconut trees right around the corner. Yeah, even though it's a little cool, I'm gonna lean over the edge, y'all. I'm hoping my phone don't drop. Down there, you can see the mountains again. Some of y'all seen this already. And I don't know what them trees are up there, but they look fake. That's how green they are. They look like two Christmas trees. Look, somebody lives on the top floor. They're growing plants right there. That's one thing I love about New York, too, the way people have gardens on top of the roofs. If you're just tuning in, we are in Da Nang, Vietnam. And this your man, Matt DV. If nobody told you they love you today, you've been hanging with the wrong people, but y'all know I love y'all, man. I love you. Y'all it is a nice sunny day. I'm ready to get out here. So I'm about to go to a coffee spot around here and I am going to try some of that coffee here in Vietnam. I have to be out of here by 12. So I'm gonna go sit, have coffee, and get on my phone and look up another Airbnb. I saw something for like $25, $30 a night. So I'm gonna try to book those. And I need to get on it too, because procrastination will let me miss my blessing. I don't want to miss my blessing with procrastination. Oh, I could show y'all that house. Oh, you can hardly see it though. It is this old, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it. It's like this old, I'm gonna put some pictures on YouTube. It's an old building over there. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks like an antique, you know, like it's definitely a historic building. And I want to I'll put some photos up. Could y'all see it? Let me look on the, no, you can't see it through that window. Hey, why y'all still here, man? Everybody, y'all go to bed. It's nighttime there, you know? Watch a television show with the family. Remember when we were kids? I'd be sitting on the floor, daddy be on the chair, mommy be on the couch. Somebody else, Norm would be on the couch. Billy may be on the floor with me. And we'd be sitting there watching the show together, family laughing together. We used to have dinner together, but that faded out. As we got older, that kind of faded out. But my dad's from South Carolina. He used to make sure we ate dinner together, you know. And it was a family thing. And then they gave us the bad news. Time to go to bed. You remember the show was getting good, but it was going long. And somebody just said something about football. I guess that's why I never watched football. Because football would go into overtime, and that show you wanted to watch together just never came on. Because why did football override the television show? I guess football made more money than the television shows. But they would tell us sometime everything would just be a little later. But then once again, we had to be in bed. You feel me? But I miss that. I miss that. I miss that. We would be drinking soda and juice, and my dad said, "Don't sit there and drink all that juice before you eat all your food. You get full." You know, those are memories. Y'all know I start crying, but they not sad tears. They be tears of joy. Like I'm just blessed that I had family that raised me up, and we were together, and then that taught me how to raise my kids. And I've said this before. Now there's some people that didn't have a father in the house or whatever, and I've talked to these men, and they said they've learned lessons for that, to always be there for their kids. You know, some of them are mad at their fathers, and they said out of that, they feel that they've learned how to raise their kids because they want to be not. They do not want to be what their father was to them, like not present or not supportive or that type of thing. All right. So that's enough of that too. I know y'all got comments on that. I'm gonna take a look at the comments. This is the last sign off. This is the last sign off. I'll see y'all later. I'm going out to get some content. I love you cats. Peace.